We're going to rank our James Bond films. James Bond. Think about it. It's been going on for about 53 years right now, and probably 54 by sometime this year, so... You know what? We've done this like 2 or 3 times, but...
It's always fun.
Yeah, but those don't count.
But there's a new movie.
Yeah, a new movie.
That we saw back in November in the theater.
And we have changed our opinion.
And I've been reflecting on, the various movies. And
yeah, it's...
And there's so many of them now.
Yeah, like, oh my gosh, there's one more.
Well, there's like... with the Craig movies, just sort of...
Kind of...
They threw a wrench into the whole thing. It's like...
I feel like with the Craig movies...
Got to rethink everything now.
Yeah, it's like with the... If, like, everything was, like, just the way it was, like, even if they were still making movies, if it was exactly how these original 20 did, it wouldn't be as hard to do it. Since the Craig movies are just so...
Different.
Yeah, it's like...
They're different.
Do you even include them onto the list?
Well, of course you got to.
Yeah.
They're James Bond movies.
Yeah. But it's like, it's so... I don't know how to describe it. But, we're going to rank our James Bond movies.
Do you like cranberry juice? You should drink. Cranberry juice is very good for you. I recommend it to everybody.
That was a sponsorship. You just gave it.
Yeah, good and healthy. It's got vitamin C, I believe.
We're not sponsored by cranberry juice.
Well, I don't know what all it has in it, but it's a good alternative to orange juice.
No sponsoring. I don't think.
Well, I didn't mention any brand names.
Yeah, but you just said cranberry juice, so it's kind of like. Well, there might be. Well, how do you know there's not a brand?
Today's episode of Great Greetings is
brought. Well, there might be. There's probably a brand somewhere in the UK called.
It's brought to you by cranberry juice.
Yeah. No, it's not. We're not sponsored.
No, we're not sponsored. But if there's someone out there who wants to sponsor us, that'd be great.
Yeah.
It's gonna be a long list. Let's get to this.
Right.
You're going first.
Yes.
We're going to count backwards from 24 to 1. Oh, and these are the 24 official Bond movies. So.
And these are our opinions.
Just our opinions.
Our opinions. That's going to be our brand new,
bad grammar. I have a challenge. I have a challenge for the rest of the video.
What?
When we give our rankings, we're not going to say, this is just my opinion. And we're not going to say, some are better, some are worse. Of course, because we're ranking them. Let's try some unique commentary.
Okay.
Or no commentary at all. Some of them just, this is it.
Yeah. Right. Yeah, it's just a big list of text on the screen. Yeah. But that was some unfitting music. I've seen a couple of them, and then it has like these anime pop music to these James Bond lists, which should never be together, by the way. They're not matching.
Just our camera here. Is that better?
Yeah, so let's go ahead.
Let's go.
Get into my number 24. Oh, also, me and Jim are gonna go like.
We're gonna alternate.
Yeah, so I'm gonna say my number 24. He's gonna say his number 24. I'm gonna say my number 23. He's gonna say his number 23. So let's go ahead.
Let's get to it.
So my number 24 is A View to a Kill. It's the one Bond movie that is so cringeworthy, and I just can't really enjoy the film. That's why it's at the bottom. I mean, they have great villains.
Yeah,
they just had to be in that. Like, you had great villains, but not good.
It's very low on my list as well. I wouldn't say it's cringeworthy, but Roger Moore was past his prime.
Yeah.
When he made that movie. So my number 24 is Die Another Day.
Because he's not original.
And probably maybe worst movie ever made. I don't know.
The worst movie ever made?
That may be the single worst movie ever made.
Have you seen Food Fight?
I don't think so, no. Of all the movies I've seen, this might be one of the worst. It's bad. It's really bad.
But it's Batman and Robin type bad. It's funny.
I'd rather watch Batman and Robin than Another Day.
At least it has some cool action.
Because Batman and Robin has Uma Thurman. And what's her name?
That's her name.
What's her name? You know, the plays Batgirl.
So my number 23 is Quantum of Solace. The reason why it's so low is that it's not even a Bond movie. It's just a normal action movie.
Wow.
It's just an action movie with the Bond skin over it. That's all it is.
My number 23 is The World Is Not Enough.
Oh, I know something similar.
The Pierce Brosnan movies don't rank very high in my book. Nothing against him, because I thought he was a very good Bond. Yeah. I liked his performance as Bond. The script was really bad for his movies.
They could have given him so much better stuff.
Yeah.
Thinking about that, what if he was the one who was in Casino Royale? I think that would have been pretty cool.
Interesting. But by that time he was
yeah.
You know.
So my number 22 is Die Another Day. It's just
yeah. It's
just
enough said.
That's all it is.
And my number 22 is A View to a Kill. So for all the reasons we've already talked about.
Okay. My number 21 is The World Is Not Enough.
Wow. And we did, by the way, we didn't.
I did this like 3 weeks before he did.
Yeah, we didn't compare notes or anything, so.
Yeah, I did this 3 weeks before he did.
Yeah, I just did mine like 10 minutes before this video, so.
I did mine like 3 weeks ago.
Yeah. He's been waiting on me for 3 weeks to do this, so.
So I'm just trying to get a new Great Greetings out every 3 weeks this year. We've already kind of failed. Well, not really.
Yeah, it's
still
alright.
like 3 weeks ago.
3 weeks in a day,
it's 22.
It's alright.
It's 22 days away.
That's alright.
It's a little over 3 weeks. So if we fail, I guess we'll do 2 Great Greetings videos and upload them on the same 3 weeks or whatever.
So my turn for 21, right?
Yeah.
My number 21 is Octopussy. Again, you know, I'm a huge Roger Moore fan. He was my Bond growing up. He was the first Bond I ever saw. But by the time, well, you know, when Octopussy and A View to a Kill, he was
at least at least in that movie, he could still act a bit. Like,
yeah, but he was still just a little past the prime, and it was kind of a weak script.
Yeah. But it did have some entertainment.
And poor Q. Q was like 100 years old and in the balloon, and that's just, no.
But at least that final...
Why was Q doing field work?
Oh my gosh. Okay, my number 20 is Diamonds Are Forever. I think it goes a little too campy at places. It's unreal. Like some points where Blofeld dresses up as a woman. It's like...
Yeah, that's interesting.
I didn't.
I like that movie a lot better than
than
that does, but because I love 70s movies, and it's a very 70s kind of movie.
I mean, now we're to the point where I think all these movies are now like actually good. Like this is Diamonds Are Forever.
Yeah, we're getting into territory of good movies as far
like usually when you get to 20, it's like that's when they start getting good. It's like
these are
24 to 21 are just. But then once you get to 20, it's like good.
These are the the good they're all right, they're good.
Yeah.
We're
number 20.
We're number 20. Tomorrow Never Dies.
I think
has a lot going for it. If it weren't for the Craig movies, this would probably be much higher on the list. But but it's a pretty good movie.
I'll talk about Tomorrow Never Dies when we get to my part. When it gets to my list. So my number 19 is License to Kill.
Interesting.
I just feel like it has like really good moments at the same time as some really strange moments. I like the ending, like the part at the like very end with the truck chase and whatnot is all awesome, but it's like there's some weak moments, some really weak moments, and ninjas for no reason. It's like some of the it was the first Bond movie to be taken really, 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 really seriously.
And there's some
strange things that happen in the story that are just really funny for no reason, like the ninjas.
And there are some James, and I've never read the book. I've never read the novels, so which is something I want to do someday. And but from people who have, there's some James Bond enthusiasts out there who tend to think that Timothy Dalton was probably the closest to Bond in the books. But I can't speak from personal experience for that.
All right, so what's your number 19?
My number 19 is The Living Daylights.
Oh, that's a little. That's a little ironic.
The first, the first.
Timothy Dalton Bond.
Timothy Dalton movie. Yeah.
Despite it not being with the series as long as Jam, I know more about it.
Yeah.
Alright, so my number 18 is Thunderball. The underwater scenes just drag off too long. It gets really kind of boring for me.
Yeah, Thunderball is one of our big disagreements in the James Bond franchise.
I just think it gets a bit boring with the underwater scenes. The on-land stuff, like after the health spa, is pretty good, but the water stuff just goes on too long. Who wants an action scene where everybody's going in slow motion like this? But it's not in slow motion, so it's not funny. Or awkward.
My turn?
Uh-huh.
Where are we at?
18.
18?
Yeah.
License to Kill. So,
he gets so many of the movies done right away. It's like half of the Brosnan movies, no, 3/4 of the Brosnan movies are done. All 2 Timothy Dalton ones. Okay, my number 17 is Octopussy. I think it just has some great moments, some bad moments, the pre-title sequence is good, the part in West Germany is good, but then it's like some other parts are good, but then there's some other parts that are bad. It's just, it's a mixed bag of enjoyment, entertainment, and
yeah. And my number 17, right?
Yeah.
It's a movie that I enjoy watching. I always enjoy watching it, but it's not the best of movies in the world. But it's Moonraker.
Oh, I knew it.
Moonraker's a fun movie, but
but if movies are made for fun,
it makes no logical sense. Even for a James Bond movie, the Moonraker makes no logical sense.
For a sci-fi movie, though, it makes science fiction sci-fi makes perfect sense.
I'm not even sure it does that either, but it is what it is. But it's a fun movie.
It's fun, and the entire point of the movie is entertainment.
And I really like Hugo Drax. He's a cool villain.
Yeah, but if the entire point of film is to entertain, the Moonraker is probably the closest you'll get in that regard of entertainment. It's not.
Oh no, there are ones that are much more entertaining.
I guess, but it's the one that most people think of when they think of
it's out there. It's out there.
My number 16 is Dr. No. I love it, but it's more of a pilot, I guess you could say.
That's a good way of putting it,
Yeah, it's a pilot. It sets up everything, but every single movie does something a bit better to expand on it. That's basically what everybody says. It's true. It's just a pilot. A good pilot. Really fun. It's good. It's great.
My number 16 is For Your Eyes Only. This movie,
we're going to have a big discussion.
Yeah, this movie used to be a lot higher on my list, but
it's just BB. My number 15 is You Only Live Twice. That's it. There's nothing else to say about it. The volcano layer is great. Everything before it's nah.
Okay, so my number 15 is that we're at.
Yes.
Yeah, 15 is Quantum of Solace.
Oh yeah, you bring that shit. All right, number 14. Are you ready for it?
I'm ready.
Spectre. Dum, dum, dum. See, the thing I thought about Spectre was that it had a lot of great things to it. At the same time, the plot was very convoluted and didn't make much sense in points.
Great action movie, though.
Yeah, it's like really good in the action department, and there's really good writing. But who cares about that stupid side plot?
Dave Bautista's great in that movie.
Yeah, but who cares about the side plot? Like, who was actually thinking that, oh my gosh, this is an amazing side plot?
I think the biggest, and if you haven't seen Spectre yet, forgive the spoiler I'm about to drop here.
Okay.
But I think it was
warning, spoilers in this video.
I think it was a mistake to make Blofeld, Bond's childhood stepbrother.
Yeah, the story's just messed up. Like, the story's not real. I feel like they had to, like, rush the story because they didn't have much time since they were focusing on the awesome action scenes.
That's the main flaw in that movie for me, is that relationship.
And the story is also very weak. It's so confusing at points. It's like
But I like it a lot better than that is, though.
Yeah.
Okay, what number are we at?
14. Your turn.
14, my turn. 14 is a Goldeneye. My highest ranked Pierce Brosnan movie. Used to be a lot higher, but we have to factor in the Craig movies now, and
it kind of makes all the other Bond movies kind of fall back.
Yeah, man. Daniel Craig took the character to a whole other level, and
made some good movies,
some of the Bond movies kind of paled when you compare it to the Craig movies for a variety of reasons.
Okay, my number 13 is The Man with the Golden Gun. It's entertaining.
My number 13 is Diamonds Are Forever. A very 70s Bond movie, and I like 70s movies, so...
because that's when he watched all his movies back in the 70s.
And, well, most of my favorite movies are from the 70s, so, I like the movie. That's the movie that most people pick as their least favorite Sean Connery movie, but, and I guess it is the lowest Sean Connery movie on my list, but it's I enjoy it though.
So my number 12 is Living Daylights. I just kind of find it actually fairly entertaining. It kind of mixes both elements of the Bond series, entertainment and serious, and kind of blends it together pretty well, in my opinion. Except the villains are so stupid and bland.
No, I haven't watched Living Daylights in a long time. I need to rewatch the Living Daylights. So.
But the villains are so bland and forgettable. That's like the biggest flaw.
Haven't been long since we watched License to Kill not too long ago. Well, maybe that's about a year ago, maybe, or something. And but haven't seen Living Daylights in a long time. But I need to rewatch
maybe that's why you ranked it so well. Maybe you don't remember it.
Well, no, but I remember of all the Bond movies, the thing that the impression I always got from Living Daylights is it was dull. And a Bond movie should never be dull. But, I need to watch it again.
You can always remember things incorrectly. So what is your number 12?
My number 12 is Dr. No.
Mm-hmm.
Classic Connery.
Yeah, but, it's
the pilot.
Yeah, it's just pilot. It's
pilot. The James Bond formula had not been put into effect yet, so there are some great scenes in Dr. No.
Yeah. It gets really good when you get to the island. That's when the movie gets good. It was good before then, but at least the second half of the movie didn't have that many stupid scenes. The first half had the spider scene.
Yep. The spider scene is awesome. Although you can kind of see the glass though.
Actually, it's not awesome.
I think it's kind of
because tarantulas are not poisonous. Okay.
In that movie, it's a poison tarantula. It's probably been subjected to radiation. Everything on that island is radioactive, so it's probably a radioactive tarantula.
I love how they also play Looney Tunes music in there.
And I love how James Bond gets sick to the stomach after that and has to go throw up.
Wait.
You don't see him throwing up, but he runs his. You can tell that he's physically ill after that. And then he runs to the bathroom to throw up.
How would killing a spider?
Because he almost died.
Oh, yeah, but...
So it showed some emotion from... It showed some, like...
Oh, yeah, there's one thing that Dr. Nero does correctly. It shows Bond's character.
And it also shows him as being...
weak.
James Bond is not... In the later movies, James Bond becomes a superhero where he can't be hurt, kind of, And until the Daniel Craig movies, because he's hurt all the time.
To the point where it becomes like, oh yeah, Bond got hurt.
He spent half his movies in the hospital. But,
Oh yeah, Bond got her such a big surprise now.
Yeah, but okay, whose turn is it?
Okay, my turn.
Your turn.
My number 11, Moonraker.
Moonraker.
It's just really funny and entertaining.
It's a very entertaining movie. And, makes no sense, but it's very entertaining.
And Jaws returns from.
Jaws is great.
From a movie that.
And his girlfriend's great.
None of us have mentioned yet on our list because it's so good you can't place it any lower than.
Yeah.
Then I guess 10. Alright.
Okay, so where are we at? 11.
Yeah, 11.
Okay, 11 is You Only Live Twice.
Mm-hmm. I think you should be like looking at your number 10 when I say number 10, so you don't have to go, oh yeah.
Well, I do things my way. Let jam be jam.
Okay.
This movie used to be much higher on my list, but you know things have changed.
Okay. Yeah.
So now we're at the top 10.
Yeah. So my number 10.
Top
10. Number 10 starts off with Skyfall.
Okay. My number 10 is The Man with the Golden Gun.
So it barely made your top 10 list.
Yeah.
Just barely.
But I enjoy that movie. It's good.
Okay. My number 9.
Another very 70s kind of movie.
My number 9 is The Spy Who Loved Me.
Wow, interesting, because my number 9 is The Spy Who Loved Me.
Oh my
there we go.
God.
Cool. Nice.
3 weeks apart, people.
3 weeks apart.
Oh wow, that's quite a coincidence there.
When I think of sort of classic Bond movies,
yeah,
that's the first movie that comes to my mind.
I honestly thought that Goldfinger would be the first one.
Actually, Spy Who Loved Me is like when I think of what, and I saw it in the theater too.
Oh, yeah.
You know, when you see movies in the theater, it's kind of so. You know, I saw The Spy Who Loved Me and Moonraker in the theater a year apart or 2 years apart or wherever it was. So.
1977 was Spy Who Loved Me. 1979 was Moonraker.
But those were fun times.
Now it's time for number 8, Casino Royale. I think the thing that makes Casino Royale is good for like the first 2 acts, but when we get to the 3rd act, it's like when they're in Venice or whatever, it just kind of turns into this romantic love story.
And it's kind of a long movie too. It goes on for a bit, but it's
actually
what's there is
actually
really great.
Spectre's the longest Bond movie. It's 148 minutes.
Well, I didn't say it was the longest movie. I said it's a long movie.
Yeah.
So it kind of goes on for a bit there, but
yeah.
I haven't mentioned it yet, so it's obviously higher on my list.
Yeah.
Okay. My number 8 is what is my number 8? My number 8 is Skyfall.
Wow. Okay, my number 7 is Tomorrow Never Dies. I just like the action in the movie. Sure, some parts of the story make no sense, but I just think it's fun action. Done correctly.
Yeah,
not for the Bond series, but for other.
Yeah, like I said, that
Quantum of Solace.
Tomorrow Never Dies used to be much higher on my list, but I've had to adjust some things. But
since Craig is kind of like action,
like
Tomorrow Never Dies.
Totally rethink the.
You know what? I think Tomorrow Never Dies used to be like the main action film of the series or whatever, since it was the one that I think had the most notable.
You know, and I love all the martial arts stuff and the actress from Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragons in it, and there's some really good stuff in that movie. But
yeah.
You know.
All right, so number 7 for you.
Spectre.
Wow, seven numbers apart. Spectre was my 14. Spectre was his 7.
Yeah, there was just lots of really, really good stuff in Spectre. Lots of really good stuff.
Okay. My number 6 is Goldeneye. I feel like Troy saying that like Tomorrow Never Dies or Goldeneye more. But I decided to go with Goldeneye, so.
And my number 6 is Thunderball. A long-time favorite of Thunderball has always been like number 4, 5, or 6 on my list, so it's always been really high.
Okay, so my number 5 is Goldfinger.
For a long time, my all-time favorite.
Yeah, but I think Goldfinger is a really good way of saying, hey, you want to see a Bond movie? Here's a Bond movie. But at the same time, there's a lot of Bond movies that kind of do some stuff that Goldfinger didn't do as well. But, like, you know, there's like some stuff. But, you know, it's probably the most... I don't know what to call Goldfinger. It's the most Bond
It's
movie.
classic.
Yeah, it's a classic one.
Arguably the best villain in all the movies.
Okay. Your number 5?
My number 5 is On Her Majesty's Secret Service.
Oh wow.
An overlooked,
piece of art.
Sort of forgotten, great movie. Just great
Okay.
movie.
Guess what my number 4 is? On Her Majesty's Secret Service.
Yeah, great movie.
Wow, there's so many.
Classic.
Yes.
George Lazenby was just really good in that role, and Telly Savalas was great as Blofeld,
and big spoiler
and
alert. Wait, big spoiler alert. Blofeld says.
What? What's he say? What's he say?
James, I am your brother.
Not in this movie, but in another one.
That would have been so anticlimactic.
But the thing I love about On Her Majesty's Service is
so awesome.
Yeah, but you know, James Bond knows that this guy's Blofeld. Blofeld knows that he's James Bond. But they spend like an hour
talking,
putting on these characters, he's playing like some researcher or some scientist, and
then this guy's doing this, and this guy's doing this. The film's always on the move.
They know who they are, and they're playing a game, and it's great.
This film was always on the move. It's like it's always going from this place to this place to this place to this place. Come on.
Well, that bobsled, just great. That bobsled chase,
the ski,
everything's just.
The action.
I'm a sucker for
the Bond girl, especially. Yeah. Okay. So, what's your number 4?
My number 4 is Live and Let Die.
I knew it. I knew you were gonna say that. Right when I heard that.
Live and Let Die. Probably, I've said this before. I'm pretty sure that was the very first James Bond movie I ever saw, and have very fond memories of that.
You think it's the most 70s Bond movie?
Absolutely, it is. It is pure 70s.
It takes place in New Orleans.
It is pure 70s gold. It is just that movie. That movie is not for everybody. There are people who just do not like movies who are those type of movies from that period. But that movie's gold to me.
Mm-hmm. My number 3 is For Your Eyes Only.
Wow. That kind of surprises me that it's that high on your list.
I like it.
Very much a classic sort of back to basics Bond movie after Moonraker, which was the whole point. They wanted to make something a little more grounded.
All right, so what's your number 3?
My number 3 is Casino Royale.
My number 2 is Live and Let Die.
A movie we both will really, really enjoy.
Okay.
My number 2 is Goldfinger.
Oh yeah, I actually completely forgot that you hadn't said that on your list yet.
Yeah. Where was Goldfinger on your list?
Number 5.
Number 5, yeah. Just listen. A couple days ago, I listened to the the original Criterion commentary track for Goldfinger. Really good.
All right, so it's now time for our number 1s.
And neither one of us have mentioned this movie yet, so I think we have the same movie on here.
Number 1, let's say it at the same time.
From Russia with Love.
Oh,
Awesome.
It portrays
It
Bond.
is the perfect James Bond movie.
Like, everything is so good in it. I mean, Bond is an actual, like
no real gadget shit. Just cunning and it's
nothing but scene after of awesomeness after scene after of awesomeness, and great writing and awesome fighting.
And I learned something the other day because I was listening to a commentary for from Russia with Love. The actor who played Colin Bay,
Karen Bay.
Karen Bay. Karen Bay. The Turkish, his Turkish friend who gets murdered on the train. That actor was actually, while making that movie, he was actually dying of cancer. I didn't realize that. He died right before the movie was released, I think. Kind of a sad way to end this. Oh, that's terrible. I didn't mean to bring everybody down.
Well,
but great movie.
It couldn't have been a better movie. He did his final acting on. It's a true piece of art. It's a masterpiece. It makes Bond feel more like a legitimate person in the actual world. It gives a world more of an actual world. It gives everything actual realism, and everything's so perfect.
So 2 big thumbs up for Russia with Love, which I believe is Daniel Craig's favorite movie. So we're in good company. Or he's in good company with us, we put it that way. The whole train is that just
makes everything.
That's great.
That times everything that was good about From Russia with Love. It takes everything that was good in the movie and then times it by 20 billion.
Inspector has a really cool throwback to that. Some great stuff, Inspector on the train. So. And Live and Let Die. I love trains. We both love trains. So it's, our favorite movies all have really great. Live and Let Die has great train stuff.
It's not really much of. Not much really happens on the train. Live and Let Die. It's more just a fight that happens on the train. There's not much of
But that last scene.
Yeah.
That very last shot is cool.
Baron Sammy on the back of the train, laughing, taking his hat off. Boom.
It's cool.
Although I say this, Live and Let Die used to be my favorite Bond film, and From Russia with Love used to be my second favorite Bond film. Kind of strange how I switched it over, but
Well, sometimes you just have to you change things. I mean, you could come back to us 5 years from now. This maybe it's totally different.
Who knows? Maybe. Who knows? Who knows? What if Thrawn never dies? You come to number 3 one day.
Probably not.
How do you know?
But we'll put our list in the notes maybe or something, so or maybe not. No, that'll spoil everything, won't it?
Oh yeah, you never put your list in the description.
Yeah. So just if you want to just watch the video again and write them down. That way you'll.
And let us know in the comments below what your list.
Or maybe we'll post them to our website eventually. We'll put the list on our website maybe eventually.
Oh, wait, we already have a James Bond list on our website that we did.
We do?
Yeah.
We need to update it.
Oh my god.
Is it written? But that's a podcast, though.
Yeah.
We need to
and that was made last year.
We'll do an actual blog post with our list on it eventually. I'll do in the next week or two. I'll post something on there. With our 2
Make
lists
sure to go check out www.njam.com. Not njam. I should have
No, natjammedia.com.
We'll try and put the link in the description.
We'll try to link the description.
We need to put more links.
Yeah, we need to do more with that website too. We never do anything with it. So.
It's like here.
One of our goals for 2016 is to do more of everything.
Yeah, we're planning for The Force Awakens to do a bunch of Star Wars commentaries.
Just ran out of time.
On the website.
Well, completely ran out of time.
So thank you guys for watching this episode of Great Greetings.
Yes.
Here is my list.
And my list is here on the computer, so you can't see it.
Wait, yes I can.
Well, you can see it, yeah. Oh, they can. Oh, yeah. Yeah, we don't need it. And drink more cranberry juice.
I want a cup of cranberry juice.
Yeah.
Not shaken or stirred. Just give me a cup of cranberry juice right now.
Over ice. So we'll see you soon, folks.
Goodbye.
Bye.